Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Aulia Rahmah Dewi. Today I will explain to you, or I will provide you the information about the destination or the city, the best place for the tourists to come to Indonesia. So in this video I will explain to you about the four place or the four cities is the most beautiful in Indonesia that the tourists can come to Indonesia for the travel or for the holiday. So I will explain to you about the Bali, and then Jogja, and then Labuan Bajo, and the last is Raja Ampat. So I will explain to you about those cities that's the most beautiful place in Indonesia. So let's see, the first is about Bali. So we know that Bali is the most beautiful place in Indonesia for the tourists. So Bali is the most international because they in these cities we have so many beaches, and then we have so beautiful beach in that Bali. So in Bali we have beautiful beaches like Kuta. So Kuta, lively shores to Nusa Dua luxury coastline to Uluwatu dramatic cliffs, and then in Bali we have beach cultures, and then we have a traditional dance we call is tari kecak, and then in Bali we have temples, the famous temple in Bali, and we call it Pura Ulundanu, and then Uluwatu temple. So the Uluwatu is the most famous one in Bali. And then in Bali, usually the people in there in the offering canang sari, in that showcase about the unique Hindu culture in there. So the most thing that usually tourists do in Bali is they enjoy to surfing, because in Bali we have a beautiful beach like Kuta, like I mentioned before, and snorkeling. And then in Bali you can do the spa treatment, and then yoga, and then the tourists usually do the sunset spots such as in Tanah Alot. So that is the activities that you can do in the Bali. And then so that's about Bali's destination. So the next is about Yogyakarta. So Jogja, usually we call it Jogja, known as the cultural and educational center in Indonesia, and of course in center of Java. So in Yogyakarta we have preserved traditional Javanese art, heritage sites, and then royal history through the Sultan Keraton. Nah, so what makes Yogyakarta special for us, for the tourists? So like I said before, the Yogyakarta have a history heritage. So in the Yogyakarta we have the the most temple. The first is Candi Borobudur or Borobudur Temple, and then Candi Prambanan atau Prambanan Temple. So that is the most famous candi or temple in Borobudur. And then in Jogja, the tourists can do the activities like batik workshop, and then they can do the silver crafts in Kota Gede. And then in Bali we have the traditional dance performance, and then the tourists can visit the Keraton in Jogja. And in Jogja we have a special culinary, the special food in Jogja we call as gudeg, and then there is also bakpia and the others traditional snacks. So in Jogja they have the warm atmosphere, the warm weather, not too hot but not too cool. So the Yogyakarta is the best place for travelers who want to explore Indonesian heritage and traditional cultures. And the next is about Labuan Bajo. So Labuan Bajo is located in East Nusa Tenggara. Actually, Labuan Bajo is a small fishing town that has transformed into the world-class tourist destination due to the extraordinary natural attraction. So we know that the Labuan Bajo is the gateway to Komodo Island. So in the Labuan Bajo, we have a special animals, and we call it Komodo. So this is the home of the iconic Komodo dragons. The Komodo dragon is the world's rarest and the most fascinating animals in the world. So in the Labuan Bajo, we have the world-class diving. So because the beach is so beautiful, so the people can do surfing in that beach. And then the islands hopping, the tourists can explore famous spot like Pink Beach, and then Padar Island, and then Kanawa Island. So and then the landscape in there combines the blue ocean views and then unforgettable sunset. So the Labuan Bajo is a perfect destination for travelers to seeing adventures, wildlife exploration, and then natural wonders. And the last we have the Raja Ampat. So in this, the most place for the tourists can get into Indonesia for travel. And then Raja Ampat, located in the West Papua, it is considered of one of the most beautiful marine destination in the world. So in Raja Ampat, we have more than 1 million island, and is many island in there. And especially in Raja Ampat, we have underwater paradise in there. So we have a high level of marine diversity. We have the coral species, and then thousands of fish species. And then we have the water clarity makes ideal for snorkeling or diving. And then the stunning island, because we have iconic spots like Pi Nemo and Wayak. The people can see the most view in there. And then we have a peaceful and peaceful place, because it's less crowded than the other destination, because that Raja Ampat is more not too long, not too far in the main city. So we can conclude that this Raja Ampat offers an unforgettable experience for those who love nature, underwater beauty, and remote island adventure. So I think that 4 places that I explained to you can make you to come to Indonesia, especially come to Bali, Yogyakarta, Labuan Bajo, or Raja Ampat. So I hope that you come to Indonesia with this information that I provide to you. So thank you for watching. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye.